So we're now recording. So welcome to tonight's Halloween ride. And there's the Ghost Rider in the sky. So I'm just going to get my bike started and then I'll get the music going. So think spooky, think mansions, think houses on hills. Okay. So I'm going to set the scene. We're going to approach some gates at the end of a long driveway. Once we go through the gates, there's no return. So nice and easy, not too much effort. Keep going. Just got to check the music volume. There we go. So we want to keep our heart rate nice and low at this point, because there's plenty to scare us later on. So we're close to the gates. Do you want to go through? Little bit more resistance. Nice and steady. We can see beyond the gates there's a long drive that heads up to some steps that climbs up to the house on the hill. Stealth-like as we approach the gates, so we don't want to disturb anything on this Halloween night. So you're ready to go through the gates. Once behind, we can't turn back. And we're through. So let's pick up our pace just a little bit. Little bit of resistance in. Bring it out the saddle into a run. Try and control the heart rate. Back to the saddle. Just find a nice even pace as we now move a little faster along the drive, hiding in and out the trees as we go. There is no turning back, only forwards. Now I've heard when we get to the Haunted Mansion that the floors move, the staircases get taller. You don't know until you enter a room what's going to happen. We try the doors to get out to the other side into another corridor. So we found our way through the Haunted Mansion and escape out the other side. As the moon starts to appear from behind the clouds, we come up into a little run. In and out of the trees. Back to the saddle. Creeping and weaving up the driveway. Now don't forget to drink some water. We need to stay hydrated to escape out the other side of our haunted house. You ready? I'm going to run again, hand position 2, 2.5. Little resistance. Stay in control. Back to the saddle. Is your heart rate going a little bit? Breathe through it. Keep your cadence higher. We're getting closer to the steps, which climb up the hillside to the mansion at the top. So, let's start climbing. Bit of resistance in, drop our cadence, steady. Try and keep your heart rate round about 75% max. Steady. Steps aren't too steep at the moment. Trying to conserve some energy. You're ready to run up this hill? Bit of resistance. Hand position 2, 2.5. Back to the saddle.
Wenn die Gondeln Trauer tragen und es hallt der Toten klagen, tief im Nacken das Grauen sitzt. Wenn die Uhr beginnt zu schlagen,
Now these steps get steeper and never seem to get any closer. It's a trick of the light. Let's stand. Hand position 2, 2.5. Increased effort. The steps are getting further away. Let's increase some effort. It's like trying to climb an escalator as it goes the wrong way. Back to the saddle. Steady.
wenn kalter Schweiß dir ins Gesicht tropft, der Tod an deine Tür klopft und dich die Furcht erzittern lässt, dann gib acht. Mitternacht gefriert das Blut dir in den Adern, schnürt die Angst die Kehle zu. Hörst du dein Herz und die Glocken schlagen, ist es
This time, hand position 3. A little bit of extra Resistance. The steps are getting steeper. Back to the saddle. Readjust your resistance. The steps are slowing down. As we get closer to the door, we just have to maintain this effort and we'll get there. You ready to stand? Resistance. Stand. Steady and climb. Back to the saddle. The door is so close, but it's moving away. We've got 20 seconds to get there. Resistance. Come up. It's starting to slow. Your hand goes out to the door. Release the resistance. Back to the flat. The door has shut behind us. The candles are lit. As we look around, we don't know which way to go. There are doors and corridors and a great big hall. Cobwebs and silence. So just calm that heart rate down before we make our choice of which way to go. Listen to your heart rate. The room smells musty and damp, like it hasn't been lived in for centuries. But the candles are lit. We're going to start moving, looking around, keeping in the shadows. Just ahead, there's a flight of stairs. There are doors shut all around you, but the staircase is open. So stealth-like, work our way towards it. It's really difficult to see how steep it is, how far it goes. but in the half light, it looks like it's moving. Increase a little bit of resistance. You need to have your wits about you. See everything, hear everything. As we approach the staircase, a door slams. Resistance. Slow down your cadence as we start to climb. Let's build in some resistance. Taking one step at a time. All of a sudden, the stairs just disappear. We're now on a slope and it's getting steeper. Resistance. Up out the saddle, hand position 2. 2.5 we need to work a little harder. Back to the saddle, the stairs are back. One step at a time. Can you feel it? There's a sense of urgency. It feels like something's behind us. Are they a friend or are they a foe? I don't know. Hand position 3, resistance. Come on, keep going forwards, don't look back. Feels like we're coming to the top, but more candles light up, and it goes up and up. One pedal stroke at a time. Back to the saddle. take a little bit of resistance out. There's a chance to take a breather. Keep going forwards, but slow it down. And all of a sudden, the gradient changes. Resistance. Resistance. Come on. Hand position 3, let's go. Let's get to the top. Back to the saddle with least resistance. We're in a corridor. It's pitch black. All the candles have been blown out. Now keep your cool. Look at the doors. Do they open? On. Try another. My Ghost Rider's still there, yes. I think they're there to protect us on this journey. To keep a nice steady cadence but with less resistance, conserving energy for what's to come.
For you.
Are you ready to run? Flat, higher cadence, a little bit of resistance. We need to trick whatever's out there. Come on. Back to the saddle. Keep the pace. All the dials are locked. We'll keep riding. We'll keep looking. We'll keep trying all those door handles. We're trying to keep our heart rate in check.
Close your eyes and welcome to the nightmare. I want your soul.
You ready? We need to run. Back to the saddle. Hold that effort. There's a chink of light ahead. Just keep focused on that door. The last one along the corridor. Who knows what lies behind? I've heard that the floors move. And in order to get to the other side, you have to hold your balance, you have to hold your effort, and you have to move forwards. Are we ready? The door opens. You feel that. There's a change. We've gone through the door. Resistance. It's pitch black. It feels like the floor is sloping. Shifted. Resistance out the saddle. We need to stay in control. Back to the saddle. Stay focused. Feels like the floor is moving side to side and in all directions. Resistance. Out the saddle. If you don't keep moving, we just slide back down to the door we came through. And whatever's behind there will catch up. Back to the saddle. Hold as much of that effort as you can. Little adjustments if you need to. Hold your line. And it moves again. Resistance. And position 3. In the corner of the room, I can see a door. Back to the saddle. The room has gone flat. Keep it there. Malevolent forces are at work. The room is moving all over the place. Stay in the saddle. Don't lose sight of the door. Every muscle in your body is wanting to relax. If you do that, you're back where we started. Open the door. Release some resistance. Take it back. Flat corridor. The candles are lit, and this corridor is filled with many doors. Some tall, some small, some high up. Try all the handles. Push all the doors. Stealth-like. Take a drink. Now, I've been told there are 3 rooms. Room number 2 has to be behind one of these doors. Open. Open the door. Resistance in. Room number 2. This room is narrow. Feels like a corridor, but with no doors. Are you afraid?
To protect all that is dear to you, close every road, suspect every stranger. But no matter how safe you think you are, there is one deadly threat you cannot keep out. And that is your own fear.
Resistance. And up. Back to the saddle. Readjust. Conserve just a little bit of energy. This corridor, this room, whatever you want to call it, looks long. I'm going to stand. You with me? We're running away from our own fear, trying to find a way out. Back to the saddle. Release some resistance. Breathe.
Protect all that is dear to you. Close every road. Suspect every stranger. But no matter how safe you think you are, there is
Once
one
you feel
deadly threat
you have your breath back.
cannot keep out. And that is your own fear.
Resistance. Build it back in. Get ready to stand. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Resistance. Come up. If you need a break, and get back in the saddle, reduce resistance. We're working together to get to the end of this room. Back to the saddle, just back a little bit off. You're ready to push again. You know it's coming. Together? Come on. Keep it going. We're going to get through this. Back to the saddle. Feels like it's changing. There's a door. reduce resistance.
The dark side. The dark side.
So regroup. Find your legs again.
The dark side.
Get your breathing under control.
Another cold and lonely rainy day comes to an end. I have to clear my mind before I sleep, or else I tend to close my eyes and realize there's nothing there but light. I need shadow, I need darkness to help me through the night.
I can't see anything behind us apart from our friendly bike rider. He's looking after us, the Ghost Rider. It feels like we might be nearly there. Don't believe for 1 minute that we are on our own. We know there's one more room. We don't know how big it is or where it is. This corridor feels pretty safe. But I'm getting that prickling feeling on my skin. Something's happening. There's a door opened further down the corridor. We're not alone. We need to start picking up our pace a little bit, a bit of resistance in there. Come up out the saddle, hand position 2, 2.5. Change your position. Pick up a little bit of speed. Back to the saddle. Take advantage of you pushing through that resistance now. Should fit easier in the saddle. So we can gain a bit of ground.
Another cold and lonely Sunday morning hurts my eyes. Cold water hits my face, only get up to see the skies. I raise my head, look up, and I'm surprised the clouds have gone. I'm still in search for darkness, so I got to wait till dawn. The dark side. The dark side.
One more door. One more room
The dark side.
towards the light.
The dark side. The dark side. The dark side. The dark side. The dark side.
Resistance. I'm going to go through this door. The final room. It's small. Out the saddle. Come on.
And therefore never send to know for whom the bell tolls. It tolls for thee.
Towards the light. Come on. Pick up the pace. The getting closer. Come on. So close. Come on. Together. And we're through. Reduce resistance. We're outside. Is everyone with us? Got Anne, Gary, Julia, Michael, and if you've ridden this on catch up, you've made it. And breathe. Is the Night Rider still with us? Or the Ghost Rider? There he is. Keeping us safe. Let's just ride it nice and easy. Calm everything down. So for those that haven't ridden with me before, that's not the usual sort of ride, but I hope you enjoyed it. Our escape from the mansion on the hill. So just stay with me, pedaling nice and easy, as you feel that your heart rate starts to settle. We've had no trick-or-treaters, no dogs barking in the background. So if you want to carry on pedaling, you're not quite ready to stretch, that's fine. If you want a bit of an upper body stretch with me, then just bring your bike to a stop. Here we go, you can see them bones. And just settle into your saddle. Just rolling the shoulders. The other way. So nice deep breath in. We're going to take the arms all the way up to the top and exhale on the way down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This time, keep the hands at the top. Inhale. Exhale. Stretch right up. And then pull your arms down to one side, using the lower arm to pull the upper one. Back to center. And the other way. Hands together, push away, drop the head down. Then bring one arm across and look over the shoulder you're stretching. And the other way. Just rest the hands around the back. Pull the shoulder blades back. Thank you for riding my Halloween ride, and shall see you all again on Thursday. Back to normal then. We've got some climbs again, but it's intervals and funky climbs. And thank you to my ghost rider who was looking after us today. So have a great All Hallows Eve.